I have a very interesting deck to show you today. I have no idea what we're in for. I have not looked at any of these cards, and the name alone has me so curious. The creator, this is the creator's socials, and she sent me this deck and two other ones as a gift for the purposes of giving a fair and honest review. Now, as you can see, I am very curious about this deck. I'm very curious. Now, I'm going to tell you before I get started, I'm expecting nudity, and I don't know what else to expect, but I definitely expect nudity. So if you're somebody who's funny about nudity in your cards, or that's something you're not interested in, then you might as well click off now, because I can almost guarantee, based on the cover of this box, it's going to be some very provocative images, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with. I have one called the Sluttish Tarot, and it has some serious provocative images, and I use it all the time. So, you know, different strokes for different folks. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everybody else that you know. Please drop us that positive comment. I think I might have said that already. And if you want to get a reading done, please hit me up on social media or email me. Underneath this video is all my information, as well as my Patreon, my Amazon wish list, and my merch. So please check it out. Oh, another thing, I will definitely put the link up top, right underneath this video at the top. You're going to find the link to this deck and the link to the mat that I'm reading on from Ascension Life brand. Okay, let's get started. Let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off the plastic, because I don't want the glare to get into your face. So let's take off the plastic, and then we can look at the box. It's a standard tuck box. So if you're like me, it's glossy too. If you're like me and you're the kind of person who beats up these boxes, I don't care how gentle I try to be with these boxes, they don't like me. They just don't. Here's some more information. If you choose to screenshot or pause, you can read that. And definitely has 78 cards, and it has instructions. Anything else on it? Nope, I think that's it. Let's open her up. So like I said, if you're like me and you destroy these, this opens really easily though, so I might have a good time with this one. But some of the times I have to fight with it to get it open, and then it's destroyed. So I didn't have that problem this time, so we might be in the house, people. Okay, so now look at this. This is the instructions. It looks like to me, based on this, is black and white. They have a basic meaning. Oh, it's more than one language in here too. Wow. Okay, so they got more than one language. Let's go back to English. And I do not see the upright and the reverse. So if you read reversals, you're going to have to use a separate book for the reversals. Let's see. Yeah, everyone has like a paragraph or so. You know, just a basic. Yeah, just a basic interpretation. Real simple. Same thing you would get with any basic book that you basic little white book, they call it, the little white book. All right. So this is first here. This must be the back. Yeah, this is definitely the back. So as you can see, they're the same size as a standard size tarot card. So that's cool. That's really cool. They're not in order. Oh, they're not in any order. Nope, they're not in order. So I'm gonna show them to you, but you're gonna see them. They're not in any order, which I don't care, because I'm gonna shuffle them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But here, let's take a look. I told you this was the back. We said that it was a standard size. They are a little thin, but they look like they'll be easy to shuffle. Good size in my hand. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the size. And they seem like they'd be easy to shuffle. Let's see what we got here. She is beautiful. Okay, okay. There we go. That's our first one. I like the background. I like the person. They're standing there. The model. She's gorgeous. Red lipstick. I love her hair. Alright. I'm trying to see, like, I know, like, the theme. I'm trying to see how, well, I don't even know if that is the theme. Like, what is the theme? Let's read the back. I screenshotted it for you, but I'm going to read it. A mysterious world of hidden desires locked deep inside of us. We cognize ourselves only being in a state of trance. Firstly, you take a little bit to get used to, but then you explore more and more. And excitement in front of the unknown pushes into the maelstrom of secrets. And you no longer understand where is the reality and where is the illusion. The world of bright colors and feelings, the world without masks, but with pure emotions only. The world you will want to come back to. All your fears and hurts tear you apart. And every image you can see yourself, but can't stop looking at them because you need more and more. Oh, wow, okay. Yes, it may be an addiction, but an addiction from your inner world. And only the cocaine tarot can quench your thirst. Every card will give you an answer. Who are you? Why are you here in this world? Why some people are in your life? And what do you really want? Deep. Okay. Okay. I mean, they are immediately intense. I'm going to tell you that. Like this one here with her screaming and being all stabbed up. Very intense. Let's see some more. I love the use of nudity. You know how I am about that. Love nudity as art. This is a beautiful card. I really like this. And I like the energy of her. Because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is like opulent and look has luxury and is chilling. And she definitely does look that way. Very, but these are like really reimagined. Like I've never seen some of these concepts. This is awesome. The Knight of Coins. Love the tattoos. Love the mask. Love her attitude. I think I would definitely have to use the guidebook with these. Because I want to see right now. This is 11. This is the Justice card. I want to see what kind of vibe we get if we read it from the guidebook. Versus me just reading it from what I know. Let's read it from the guidebook. There are raging passion, sexiness, and lust in me. They embrace my body with fire and swallow my soul. They blur the mind and awaken feelings. I am open to pleasures. I don't care about your fake values and ideals. It is hard to hold back my impulses and desires. Spiderweb wraps me, trying to cool down my passion. Your web, your fears, your hidden temptations. You cover yourself with a veil. You're ashamed of your fair expression. How dare you blame my aspirations and feelings? How dare you judge something you don't own but want to have? Why do you close my eyes? Are you afraid of seeing yourself in them? You or judges? Yeah, see, for me, using this, I would probably do a daily pull with these. Because look, I feel like these are really intense. I can do a reading with these. Like, I could do a regular reading with these and read them as they are. But I would much rather read these for a daily pull. And read what she wrote. He or she wrote. Let me see. Who did the writing? Does it say? I don't see who did the writing. But I would definitely want to go along with the guidebook. Because some of these images are just like, wow. Like, shocking, provocative, pull you in. You know, look at this hanged man. I mean, like, It's awesome. It's really awesome, but it's different. This is not like this is different. It's different than Rider Waite Smith. It's different than Toff. It's different. This is very unique. I love this nun smoking this cigarette. When I was a kid, I went to Catholic school, and some of the nuns did smoke cigarettes, but it was like the '80s, so people didn't realize yet how bad cigarettes were, or well, the companies knew, but the average person didn't know yet. Love this fool. Love her outfit. Awesome. What I'm looking for now is diversity. So I'm seeing different genders. So we have feminine and we have masculine. But I'm not seeing much diversity in culture or body type or age. Oh, I see some in culture. Okay. So as we go along, I think it's going to be more. But the body types seem to stay consistent. So we're getting some culture. Let's see if we get a crone or two too. So we're getting our gender. Here's our culture. She's beautiful, isn't she? She's beautiful. Love her afro. So we're starting to get that, definitely. So the only thing, like I said before, is the body type pretty much stays small. I would say, my goodness, the tattoos are amazing now. Yeah, the body type seems to stay pretty much, average. I would guess I would call it. You don't see any too large, like really, really, like tall people, short people, heavy set people. You see pretty much the same kind of average body size. Really do love the tattoo placements though. This is an awesome devil. He looks like what I would expect a modern devil to look like. The color scheme is working for me. So this is another culture. Because she looks, I can't tell, but she looks like she might be of a different culture. So I'm feeling that. Look at her booty. Nice booty. Love the heels too. These are awesome. These are really, really awesome. All sucky ducky, y'all. We got some body type diversity. Look at this. Oh, she looks like me. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, this is exactly what I was going for. The sexiness, the bigness, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. So we're getting more into that diversity. This is awesome. Yes. That's exactly what I was going for. I'm like, yes, where is the big gals? So we got it going on. We got all our diversity. The only thing we really don't have is age yet. But, I still got a lot of cards to go through, so we might find some. Oh, look at these two. The most chaotic lovers you will ever see in your life. Love it. I like their modern outfits. I like those. I saw those masks in a sex toy shop once. Cool. I love their modern outfits. I love it. I'm feeling it. And every card I go through, I fall more in love with it. I would, something so far, the only thing I haven't seen is an elder. Like we're starting to get really into that vibe. Oh, look at him. He has locks. So even more into that vibe, that cultural energy pulling into it. I love it. The pluralism is real. I love it. I really do. Look at him. I really love it. I'm trying to think of like what I would use these for. Like as far as like what types of readings. I would like to read myself with these. I would like to do daily pulls with these. And I feel like I also could pair these with some oracle decks too and do some other types of readings. Like for instance, shadow work readings would probably go really good with this. Okay, our temperance gal, another cultural energy. She looks like she might even be African. because I've seen this look on the continent. Yes. Yeah, these are good. I love it. It's well done. It's well thought out. I'm feeling the images. I like the cigarette smoke, the way it was going out of her face. All the backgrounds are kind of similar, but not exactly. Like you get this reddish, and but it's still like they play with it. They play with the light. Because I'm the kind of person who really doesn't like black and white images, so this works for me because there's enough color here, but we still have the black and white that does look really good. So it's like awesome. And I love the different kind of personality types. Like when you look at these people, you got all different types. Look at her. Like, I don't even know what's wrong with her. She about to chop her head off. Like, Knight of Swords. Like, I love that. Like, she looks to me like some sick John. Like, she out of her, like, she out of it. Like you would see in a movie, and she's like, it looked like she already killed her, or like she about to. Like, wow. And for the Knight of Swords, that is an extreme, like when you think about it, all the swords, it's like they all have this sword. And when you think about it, what does that really mean? A lot of times when you see swords, there's problems. Oh, look at him. Love it. I love it. I love his jacket. I love his face. I love it. Just a homie. Like, just hanging out. Like, love it. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. And see the swords, they looking like they cutting people up. Look at this one. Like, wow. The Nine of Swords, yeah, that makes sense. They have if you're somebody who is a beginner, this is not similar enough to the Rider-Waite-Smith that you would be able to use it. I think you would need to use this guidebook, because if you compare the cards from the Rider-Waite-Smith, this is very unique. They have done their own special thing, and I love it. So for people who are like, okay, well, I'm a beginner, how do I read this card? You have to use the guidebook. I think you should use the guidebook if you're a beginner or not, seriously, because they're taking these images and these conversations in a whole different direction. So I personally think you should use the guidebook, period, but especially if you're somebody who really doesn't know how to read tarot. If I was a newbie looking at the card by itself, I would be totally lost. I would be completely lost, because like I said, they're doing their own thing and it's working. It's definitely working for me. But as a newbie, I think I would be confused. Unless, of course, like I said, I was reading the guidebook. I'm going to do that with these. I'm going to pull a daily pull and I'm going to use the guidebook only. And I'm just going to see what it's talking about and then journal about what I think and feel based on what the card is talking about. Oh, look at the thighs on her. Oh my God. Yes, we definitely went into some body diversity. I'm feeling it. And the ones that they picked look like me. She's smaller than I am. But the other one and me are the same size. So I'm like, yes, I love the models they picked for this. Great. And she's what I would call thick, curvy, nice big thighs. Love that. Beautiful. And she's a 7 of Cups. Look at strength. Look at that snake. That snake is awesome. Yes. The use. Who did this artwork, man? The use of facial expression. This is really, really nice. I'm really feeling the use of facial expressions and the way his hands are over his face. It's just like, yes. Oh, look at this poor dear. All them swords in her back. Let them stockings. I love the sexy little outfits a lot of them have on. This is really cool. It kind of does remind me of the energy of the Sluttish Tarot, except it leaves more to the imagination. I feel like. I mean, you see the nudity. This to me looks like a little peek into someone's boudoir. Whereas the Sluttish was like spending the night in someone's boudoir. So it's a similar energy, but they did it in a different way. But both of them work. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Love the handcuffs. Yes. Yeah. It's doing it for me. I'm really feeling it. Look at him. Yeah, they always talk about the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, it depends on if he's in an upright, he getting around. Like, he's definitely getting around. He's doing him. He's having a good time. And if it's in the reverse, he's a straight up fuckboy. Like, that's just the bottom line. It is what it is. More nudity. I love how she's tied up by the wrist. Love it. Now look at her tattoo on her thigh. That is really gorgeous. I love the little details. It's like not only is she in this sexy outfit, which I really do love, but also they have tattoo here. It looks like there's another piece of one here. So it's like I said, the snapshot. You know, you're not seeing everything, but you're seeing just enough to wet your whistle, just enough to tease you a bit. Like when we read the back of it, I'm getting it. The teasing, the usage, the illusion, you know, is like dragging you in. The different hairstyles, the different outfits they have on, the ones that are dressed. Our king. This is so cute. I love how two of them have locks. Two of the guys have locks. Love that. But look how he's using the banana on as a phone. We used to do that when we were kids. And the Six of Cups is generally about childhood and nostalgia in the past. So him using the banana reminds me of when we did that as kids. That is really cute. Got a stack of cash. I used to have a shirt like this. It wasn't that many. It was only one here. And then the bottom was together. So it would have been like that. But it was very similar. Now this is interesting. Ace of Wands. And she has like some kind of scaffold over her leg and a cane. That is a very interesting image. I wonder what that means. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, look at her. With her afro. Okay, I see you. These women got the nicest booties I have ever seen. I don't know who modeled these booties, but these are the nicest booties. I mean, they are so round and so shapely. I'm like, okay. This is cute. Queen of Cups. I see you. Oh, I see you, Queen of Cups. I like that. I like that. These are very clever. My goodness, how clever these are. Here's our king. Drinking up. Now, interesting, the page wasn't drinking. The page was just looking at the cup. Now, our king is tossing it back. I love how they using these canes as the wands. Wine glasses are our cups. Love her tattoo. That's cool. It's the little details. Look at the little thing on his shirt. Like just the little details and stuff like that. That is really cute. I don't know who did this. The art and the writing. I'm assuming, based on here. Let me see. If you want to find out, you can more about this deck. They gave us the tarot. Yeah, they gave us the Instagram, the Facebook too. So I'm definitely going to go see what else they're talking about on here. Because I really do. I love it. I love the writing and I love the art. I love everything about it. This is a 10 out of 10. Straight up. I would give it a 10 out of 10. The only thing I have not seen is older people. And I would like to see that. I definitely would throw in a crone here and there. They're always awesome. Got to get that wisdom. So I would definitely throw in a crone or 5. But other than that, there's nothing about this I don't like. Ooh, look at this, guys. Giving me Catwoman all day, right? She's sexy. I remember when Michelle Pfeiffer played Catwoman and was licking herself. I was like, yo. That's what this is giving me. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. And I love how it, like, you know, started, Like at first we're seeing just like certain types of people, then it got into it deeper and deeper. Now we've seen all types of people. That's awesome. Look at his hair. The hermit. Like that a lot. I love that it just cracked open. Like, oh, you want diversity? Here's your diversity. Like, it just cracked open. And him, I'm getting sexuality from him. Like, you know, he feels like to me like he may be gender fluid or something like that, or have maybe a openness with his sexuality just by the look of what he has on. But you really never know, right? That's the cool part about it. It's like you don't know. It's just like, but if that's you, you can see yourself there. The moon. Love this. I'm like, look at this art. Like, is this like pencil? Like, it looks to me like somebody drew the black and white portions with like pencil shading, the black and white all on point, and then put it on top of this awesome background with the names and the numbers of the cards. Love her face. Love her earrings. Love her tattoos. Awesome. Queen of Swords. And I love the abstractness to it. I love that it made up so many of its own choices. It did its own thing. I love this so much. He's our king of coins. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see this. Oh my God. Remember I talked about diversity? Check her out. She's sexy, she's beautiful, and she's using, I don't know what those are called, but she clearly, you know, is using them to walk, and I think that is awesome. I love that. And I've been seeing more and more cards like this in decks. This is a good choice. If you are a creator, the more different body types of people, different cultures, different genders, the more you can add into your deck, the better. This is an awesome choice. I love seeing all of us represented, you know, in decks like these. In all decks, really. I love seeing that. The more of that I see, the better. The more excited I am. Love that. And you know what's sexy about this? I had this fantasy about wearing nothing but a trench coat. Now, mind you, I don't drive, so I couldn't actually do this. But I had this fantasy about wearing nothing but a trench coat, you know. And you've probably seen this in, like, sexy movies or something. And you go see your lover and you're naked underneath. That's what this reminds me of. I like that a lot. Beautiful legs. Love their use of heels in a lot of these. Yeah, so we did not get an elder, but we got everything else. I will definitely give it a 10 out of 10. We got everybody else. That was the only thing I was looking for that I didn't see. I'm going to leave the link to this deck underneath this video. I strongly recommend you get this deck. Strongly. Because first of all, like I said before, it feels great in the hands. And it's going to be really easy to shuffle it. Now, hold up. Let me see. Let's take a real quick look at our girl, because I am in love with her. 2 wands. So she's a minor arcana. Let's see if we can get a little bit of information on her. The wands is at the end. It's usually at the beginning. 2. I will prove to you all that I'm strong. Don't look at my cons, because they are just temporary difficulties. I will overcome any obstacles. I'll get to the top and look down on you. Try to keep up with me. I deserve a normal life, but the saddest thing is that if I had no shortcomings, then I would not even have thought to compete, and even more so to prove something to someone. That is really a deep card to get for a daily pull. I love this. This deck is awesome. The link is underneath this video. Go out there and get it. It's perfect. Love it. You guys come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.